Welcome to Farming Aid. When drought strikes, livestock farmers face some of their toughest challenges. Scarcity of water, poor forage quality, and extreme heat conditions test the very limits of any cattle operation. But amidst these harsh realities, some breeds shine with remarkable resilience. These aren't just ordinary cattle. They're the champions of arid lands, capable of thriving where others falter. If you're a farmer looking to future-proof your herd or expand into regions where water and feed are in short supply, then knowing which breeds can endure drought is not just useful, it's essential. Today, we delve deep into the top 5 cattle breeds that experts around the world recognize for their ability to survive and even thrive under drought conditions. Let's begin with the Brahman, a breed that's practically synonymous with drought tolerance. Developed in the United States from Indian zebu cattle, Brahmans are a masterpiece of natural selection and genetic adaptation. Their defining features, including loose skin, a pronounced hump over the shoulders, and large, floppy ears, aren't just for show. These characteristics help regulate their body temperature, making them well-suited for hot, dry climates. Their thick skin also helps repel insects, another nuisance that becomes more aggressive in drought-affected areas. Brahmans can survive on lower-quality forage and can walk longer distances to find water, which makes them incredibly efficient in semi-arid and arid regions. Ranchers in Texas, northern Australia, and parts of Africa swear by their resilience. Not only do they survive when other breeds fail, but they also continue to reproduce and gain weight, albeit slowly, under extreme conditions. This makes the Brahman breed a reliable insurance policy against nature's unpredictability. Moving on, another exceptional drought-hardy breed is the Nguni cattle from southern Africa. These medium-framed animals may not be the largest or the flashiest, but their survival instincts and adaptability are second to none. For centuries, Nguni cattle have roamed the dry grasslands of South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia, guided by indigenous herders who have long recognized their value. What makes the Nguni so special isn't just its disease resistance or heat tolerance, but its ability to thrive on sparse grazing. Their digestive systems are remarkably efficient, allowing them to extract nutrients from poor-quality forage where European breeds would quickly lose condition. The Nguni is also a low-maintenance animal. They calve easily, have strong maternal instincts, and are resistant to common cattle diseases, including tick-borne illnesses that tend to proliferate during drought periods. These cattle have been forged by centuries of survival in tough terrain, making them a smart choice for farmers facing uncertain weather patterns and long dry spells. Now, let's talk about the Boran, a true gem from East Africa. Originating from Kenya and Ethiopia, the Boran breed has a long history rooted in the harsh landscapes of the Borana Plateau. With over 1,000 years of selective breeding by nomadic pastoralists, the Boran has developed a legendary reputation for drought resistance and efficient food conversion. One of the Boran's greatest strengths is its ability to bounce back quickly after periods of nutritional stress. When pasture is poor, they lose weight more slowly than other breeds. When conditions improve, they regain condition rapidly. This breed's metabolic efficiency, coupled with a calm temperament and a strong herd instinct, makes it particularly well-suited for ranching in remote and water-scarce areas. Their thick hides also protect them from sunburn and parasites, and their fertility remains high even in the most adverse environmental situations. Many agricultural experts consider the Boran one of the most underrated cattle breeds globally, a quiet powerhouse in sustainable livestock systems where drought is becoming the norm rather than the exception. Next, we venture to India to explore a breed revered both culturally and agriculturally, the Gur cattle. The Gur breed, originally from Gujarat, is one of the oldest and most drought-resilient dairy breeds in the world. While most dairy breeds struggle with heat stress and reduced milk production in dry seasons, Gur cows continue to produce milk under harsh climatic stress, albeit with slightly reduced yields. Their ability to withstand dehydration and high temperatures comes from generations of evolution in semi-arid environments. Gur cattle have long, drooping ears and a convex forehead, both of which assist in thermoregulation. More impressively, these cows can thrive on fibrous crop residues and low-quality forage, making them incredibly sustainable in regions with poor pasture growth. Their docile nature and strong immune system further contribute to their rising popularity among farmers seeking low-input, high-return cattle that don't buckle under climate pressure. Gur bulls are also widely used in crossbreeding programs around the world to add heat and drought resistance to other breeds, a testament to their genetic value. Finally, we turn our attention to the Afrikaner, a robust breed native to South Africa that has long been admired for its drought hardiness and efficient grazing. The Afrikaner has a deep red coat that offers protection from sunburn and allows it to regulate heat more efficiently. It's a beef breed through and through, one that converts roughage into muscle with surprising efficiency. These cattle are slow maturing, but they are incredibly thrifty, which means they can maintain body condition on very little input. In areas where water sources are sparse and pastures are unpredictable, the Afrikaner excels by covering long distances to graze and hydrate without significant drops in productivity. The breed also exhibits strong maternal traits, with cows often raising healthy calves even when environmental conditions are less than ideal. Their high resistance to ticks, internal parasites, and heat stress make them a staple in extensive grazing systems throughout southern Africa. Additionally, Afrikaner bulls are often used in crossbreeding strategies to add drought resilience and toughness to hybrid offspring. In regions experiencing prolonged dry seasons and desertification, the Afrikaner is more than just a breed. It's a survival tool. In the face of intensifying climate change and erratic weather patterns, cattle farmers across the globe are being forced to reconsider traditional breeding choices. Gone are the days when one could simply pick the highest-producing dairy cow or the fastest-growing beef steer. Today, sustainability and survivability are becoming the true marks of value in livestock farming. Choosing a breed like the Brahman, Nguni, Boran, Gur, or Afrikaner is no longer just a matter of regional preference. It's a strategic decision rooted in ecological realities. These breeds not only survive where others perish, but they also offer a level of security that every cattle farmer can appreciate. It's also worth noting that many of these breeds are becoming increasingly important in crossbreeding programs. As commercial breeders look for ways to combine productivity with resilience, genes from drought-hardy breeds are being introduced into mainstream herds. For example, Brahman crosses are now common in the beef industries of Brazil and the United States, where their toughness enhances the performance of more sensitive European breeds. Similarly, Gur genetics are in high demand in tropical dairy farming, particularly in countries like Brazil, where the Girolando, a Gur-Holstein cross, is celebrated for its heat tolerance and milk production. The Boran is also being paired with other beef breeds to produce animals that can withstand the grazing challenges of dryland ranching. From Africa's dry savannas to the sun-baked plains of India and the dusty ranges of the American South, these cattle breeds have stood the test of time, not in laboratories, but in the unforgiving conditions of real-life farming. Their bloodlines carry centuries of adaptation, and their value is now more evident than ever in an era of shifting climates and diminishing water resources. For new farmers just starting out, these breeds offer a more forgiving path into cattle farming. For seasoned ranchers, they represent a dependable way to stabilize profits and safeguard herds during long dry spells. More than just animals, they're biological solutions to one of agriculture's most pressing challenges. So the next time you plan your cattle herd, whether for beef, dairy, or dual-purpose production, think about more than growth rate and milk yield. Ask yourself how that animal will handle a 3-month dry spell, or if it can maintain fertility when the water trough runs dry. Think about how far it can walk for forage, how well it can digest thorny shrubs, and whether it'll still be standing strong when the rains finally return. Because in drought-prone environments, survival isn't a luxury, it's the bottom line. And when you look at it from that perspective, the Brahman, Nguni, Boran, Gur, and Afrikaner stand out not just as cattle breeds, but as champions of resilience and sustainability. As we wrap up this deep dive into drought-resistant cattle, remember, breeding for beauty or brute size is great, but if your livestock can't survive the elements, then all those traits mean very little. Choosing cattle that can weather the storm, or in this case, the drought, is the real secret to long-term success in the livestock business. These 5 breeds don't just survive droughts, they've mastered the art of living through them. So whether you're herding in the arid outback of Australia, the dry valleys of Africa, or the sun-drenched farms of South Asia. These cattle are more than just animals. They're your partners in sustainability, your allies against climate change, and your smartest investment in the future of farming. So there you have it, 5 of the toughest, most drought-resistant cattle breeds on the planet: the Brahman, Nguni, Boran, and Afrikaner. These breeds aren't just surviving. They're thriving in some of the harshest climates on Earth. Whether you're farming in Africa, Asia, Australia, or the Americas, choosing the right breed can mean the difference between success and struggle when the rains stop falling. As climate change continues to challenge farmers worldwide, drought-proofing your herd isn't just smart, it's essential. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more expert livestock insights. Got questions or experience with these breeds? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay resilient, stay informed, and keep building a smarter, stronger farm.